Hate, 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 hate. Man, sometimes it's just people who get on your nerves so much that you just want something to happen to them. You know, I mean, you don't want to do it yourself, but you want something to happen to them. Mm-hmm.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You are now listening to True Comedy, a highly debatable podcast. I'm Kirstan Cunningham.
And I'm Nicholas Finch.
And as we said, today we are talking about all of those people that just tend to get under our skin. The nosy neighbor, the person that talks too much, Karen that doesn't season her potato salad.
Get that bland potato salad out of here, Karen.
Yes, those people right here. We're going to talk about things that we hope happens to them.
Well, you know, I'm glad you say it. With all that hate, with all that hate, yes, there's a little hope. Unfortunately, yes, even the hope is negative.
Just a little bit. But this kind of stems from a couple months ago, a little while ago. Tristan Thomas kind of stepped out on Miss Kardashian, you know, the one that's OJ's daughter. And we know that's kind of out of the news now, but apparently he decided to publicly apologize recently.
He hustling backward. He messing up hot boy summer.
I mean, it's City Girl summer, apparently.
It's hot boy summer. See, we was up. Klay Thompson had us up, and now Tristan Thompson trying to take us down.
Well, let's listen to some of the things that we kind of hope happens to these people.
I can tell you one of the top 10 things that I hope happens to that type of person. I hope they take a big bite of a Hot Pocket and it burns the roof of their mouth.
Or that's gross. I hate if you take a bite of a Hot Pocket and it's still frozen on the inside. It's just like instant, gag.
It ruins the whole thing. It's the same thing with like you make a bunch of pizza rolls.
Yes.
And you have one that's still cold.
Yep.
And you take a bite of it, it's just like, you ruined that pizza roll. I'm going to put you down for a second and then try another one that might be warm.
And that one's frozen too.
Oh my gosh. That is the worst.
So that's your number 10. Mine is, I hope, oh my gosh, that you get in your car, buckle your seatbelt, and the fasten seatbelt alarm will not stop going off.
Oh man, that sounds awful. What kind of hell is that?
Oh, it's purgatory.
Oh my God.
And you're sitting there, no matter how many times you unbuckle it, buckle it again, buckle the other seatbelt that no one's even sitting in those seats, it still goes off.
Man, you know, sometimes folks' feet just stink. You know what I mean? Like they just be stank. They be walking around with these stank feet and it just, ugh. You want to look at those people and be like, man, I hope you step on a Lego.
See, that is personal pain. I don't know what's worse, Legos or glass. But either way, I don't want to step on them. Because that's just the quickest way to make me say some really ungodly things. Is for me to step
on holy bleep, bleep,
or even better, just think about it. You're wearing socks around the house, and you step on something wet.
Oh man!
See, that's not even my number 9. That's just nasty.
Oh, it just feels bad on your foot. It ruined the whole sock. But hey, you know what? Like if you get out of the shower, but then get back in and have to step on that wet little mat.
Rug mat.
Oh man, that is just the worst. Stepping on something wet is just feels bad,
especially unexpected.
Yes, absolutely. Something moist.
I just threw up in my mouth. Thank you.
That's your number 9, man.
Oh, I hope your Apple Music or your Spotify playlist are deleted.
That's evil. How you gonna mess with somebody's music, man?
And that's only my number 9.
Now, let me ask you a question. What does somebody have to do to you to make sure to make you want to lose their music?
I'm not gonna say. Plausible deniability.
Oh, okay, because it done happened already.
I mean, I'm genuinely a nice person, but if you make me mad, I'm gonna hope these things happen to you. I didn't say I was gonna arrange for them yet, but yeah. That's just bad because people make playlists for everything. Like I have a playlist that literally is just for me to be able to go and deal with people for your different types of moods. Just I need to hear my little ratchet music just a little bit really quickly to get me right and centered.
I hope every time you get your headphones out, they're tangled.
Oh, that would ruin me. And I'm going to tell you why. I literally use my headphones all the time. I have headphones on me at all points in time. Honestly, y'all can't see it. I literally just pulled headphones out of my pocket. And Nick, are they tangled?
Kind of, but not really.
Because I know how to roll them up just in my pocket correctly to where they aren't.
I use Beats. This ain't a plug.
Everybody ain't able.
This ain't a plug. I'm just saying that's what I
Everybody
use.
ain't able.
The moral of the story is I try to avoid the cords as much as humanly possible.
Didn't you used to rock them Nick Cannon headphones too?
I don't even know what those are.
Are you sure, Miss Mariah Carey fan over there?
What are the Nick Cannon headphones? Talk to me. What are those?
I don't know.
I mean, when you bring them up for you, know what they are.
Because you're a Mariah fan, and I was just trying to figure out, like, after they separated, did you just get rid of your Nick Cannon stuff?
I never had
Did
Nick
you
Cannon
stop
stuff.
watching Nickelodeon?
Well, that's because
Did you stop watching Wild 'N Out?
I've been stopped watching Wild 'N Out
Oh.
after they moved like to New York or something like that. It wasn't for me anymore. Wild 'N Out used to be great.
I think it's gotten better. I watched the episode, but I was also slightly not in my right frame of mind.
Were you intoxicated?
Plausible deniability.
Man, were you intoxicated or not?
Yeah.
What did you drink?
I don't know, water.
You got lead poisoning. I got you.
Let's talk food for a minute.
All right.
I likes the food. I likes to eat. I know the correct grammar is I like to eat. Okay? Don't correct me.
Eat
I like to eat.
apples and banana. Then you
I
just
like
go
to
eat.
I did just say eat. Just mess with you.
Oh my god.
Okay. So I hope when you order your French fries, you get them. They're cold.
Oh man, how's that not number one?
Trust me, my number one's rough.
Man, how's that not number one?
Cause it ain't.
And you know, McDonald's a quick, fast, and in a hurry give you cold fries.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And see, and they'll give you cold fries and then try to put more salt on them to make you think that they just took them out. It's like, oh no, they're just cold. They've been sitting there, and they're the little crumbs and the ones that have done soaked up the grease.
Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah.
And that's number 8.
Okay. I hope you stub your toe on every piece of furniture.
That's evil. Like, that's just evil. What's even worse is like if you barefoot with no sock or anything, you hit your toe. And you catch your toenail on the corner or something, and then it kind of pulls up just a little bit. That's just pain. Yes, I'm having flashbacks. Ooh.
Man, that sounds like a deep personal story that
It is.
that's not fit for a comedy podcast.
Me and my toes just hit too much furniture. It just, nuh-uh.
What is that? Say that to the microphone. What'd you say?
Me and my toes and furniture just,
Ah,
It
okay.
just doesn't work like that.
What you got, man? What's your number? Whatever. Your number 7, number 6, 7.
It's 7.
Okay, because I'm not keeping
See,
count here.
I hope you lose all the contacts in your phone.
Oh God, how is that not number 1? Your whole list is number 1s.
I mean,
You got a whole list of number 1s. Holy smoke!
just wait till we get to number 1.
Listen to me. When I when I got my new UWA email, I deleted my Demopolis Times email out of my phone. And when that happened, apparently I set that as my primary contact. So I lost all of my contacts in my phone from like 2015 up.
Oh, and what year is this? Is the year of our Lord 2018.
Yeah,
so that's a lot of
But
contacts.
no, it's 2017 because I got the UWA in 2017.
Okay, but still, you lost.
That
a
was
lot.
still a lot.
Yeah.
Now don't get it twisted. It was a lot of contacts.
Somehow I have managed, and this is an issue though. When I got my first phone, I used some random email account. This was back in, let's say, 2006, 2007. And for some reason, those numbers are still in my phone, but I can't save new numbers for real. So people are always like, so why don't you have my number in your phone? I tried. I thought I did. Something happened. Blame Apple. I mean, it's Steve Jobs' job, or was, R.I.P.
You know what, Kirstan?
Huh?
It's some people that don't deserve to be clean. They don't deserve to have a nice shower. They just,
Oh, God.
and
I'm worried.
I just hope that every time you take a shower, the hot water broke.
That's evil. That's just growing up in a house with 5 people and there was one bathroom for the majority of that time. I always hated when I would get good in the shower. For like 2 minutes, I'm starting getting clean, and all of a sudden, they've used up all the hot water. Like, that's just, no. Because then you're cold the rest of the time. I don't care how much you dry off, how many clothes you put on, the heater you sit in front of, you're still going to be cold. Like, just no. It's bone chilling. Number 6. I hope you order sweet tea. Take a big gulp.
Oh no!
And it's nice and unsweet.
Oh, that
Not
is
for everyone that's not a Southerner. Yeah, that's a crime. That's a crime against humanity right there.
Oh man, I'm gonna add to that. It's not my next one, but it's like you order a Coca-Cola or it's flat, or you order a Coca-Cola or you order Coca-Cola and it's root beer.
Ugh.
Have
just
you
anytime you drink something unexpected, just
you ever? I did this one time for some inexplicable reason. I ordered a Dr. Pepper from McDonald's.
you don't even drink Dr. Pepper.
I do. It was weird. I just don't normally do it. So I ordered a Dr. Pepper, and I'm like, when I get to where I'm going, I was like, yeah, I'm about to take me a nice sip of Coca-Cola. So I take that sip, and it's Dr. Pepper, and I'm like, get this out of here.
But you just said you ordered Dr. Pepper. But you thought you ordered Coke.
I thought I ordered Coke.
Mentally. Oh, yeah.
In my mind, I was drinking Coca-Cola. But what I actually ordered and what I actually was drinking was Dr. Pepper.
Well, you should have just went all sensei and mind over matter and just convinced yourself it was Coke.
I mean, no. After I realized I ordered Dr. Pepper, I started drinking it no problem. But it was...
To kind of add to that, the worst thing to me ever is Sprite that the carbonation's been thrown off of in the machine. It's just so disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't see how people drink just straight soda water. Out of soda not do that.
It's disgusting. You know what? I hope every time you use the public restroom, the lock is broken and you have to hold the door.
See, this is how this ain't gonna happen to me. I don't use public restrooms. And if I do, I have a very strategic layout of where I'm going to use them. Extremely OCD here. So there are certain places that are okay for public restrooms. For one, the family restroom. There's only one stall in there. The door closes behind you. There's always cleaning products underneath the sink or in the family restroom. So you just clean it on down, sanitize, and you right, and you good to go. And also, like, really uppity bougie grocery stores, except Whole Foods, because they serve the food there, and you know what all that brand's gonna do to you. Just slide it right on out you. So I'm not using those. But Publix, yes, holla at your boy. It's a lot.
You gave that a lot of thought.
Trust me. If I'm using a public restroom, I'm using certain ones. And also, I'll use one at the hospitals, but not on the first floor because everybody frequents those. Goes to like a 3rd or 5th floor of a hospital. Clean bathrooms.
Yeah, that's what I do in Web Hole. That's a joke. That is a joke. That is an absolute joke. I do not use the restroom in Web Hall. I have no reason to even go there.
None whatsoever.
Not even one.
Proceeds to walk out the building.
What's your number 6, I think?
Oh, we're on 5.
Oh, my bad. Number 5. Yeah.
I hope every time you make a great big bowl of cereal, you go to take a bite, the milk's sour.
Oh, no. Why you got to ruin cereal?
Frosted Flakes, they're more than just good. They're great.
You gang banging on breakfast?
Yep.
That's awful. Why would you want to do that to somebody's cereal?
Because it's happened to me.
Oh, I got to add to that one too. Okay. So not only do I hope it's sour, but every time you go to take a bite, all your cereal soggy.
Okay, listen. I don't do soggy cereal. Like, there's just certain cereal I can't even look at in a box without getting gross. Like, anything like a Fruity Pebble, Cocoa Pebbles, no, just keep those out of my house. That's nasty. The wheat, the ones with the, like, woven wheat that looks like a settler's basket.
I have no idea.
They're little squares.
Sweet Thins.
No.
No, I'm kidding.
I don't do those because those get soggy quick.
I was gonna say Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, I'll eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
You know, I had Cinnamon Toast Crunch for the first time like a couple of weeks ago, And my God, I have been missing out.
Like, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is a go-to lunch for me in my office. You could go to my office probably right now and pull a box of cereal from underneath my desk.
I hope that every time you walk into a room, you forget what you're going in there for.
That's just my day-to-day life.
I live that life.
I'm just living my life like I'm old.
You know what? Scratch that. I don't want that to be my number 4. I don't want that to be my number 4.
Yeah, do better.
I take it back.
Do better.
I take it back.
Do better.
I'm trying. I hope that every time you're in a rush to go through town, you get stopped by all the red lights.
So what's funny? That's your number 4. That was mine too. So now I got to come up with another one.
Shut up, bro.
I promise you. Number 4. I hope every light turns red as you're about to go through. See,
That's funny.
now I need another number 4.
That's funny. We were thinking the same thing. Because I deal with that every day on my commute.
See, good thing I only have, oh gosh, three whole red lights to go through. Whoops. Well, my new number 4 is, I hope every time you wash white clothes, especially like your dress shirts, you accidentally drop some red in there.
Oh, no.
So now your clothes are pink.
Oh, no. But, you'll be fine for Wednesdays.
Look, I have enough pink clothes for Wednesday. On Wednesdays, we wear pink.
I'm just saying. Listen, man. All I know is that I hope you leave your to-go box at the restaurant.
Oh, that's evil. God don't like that.
Hey, man, you just spent all that money on that food, all that money on that good food, and then you're like, oh, I can't finish it. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna take it home, and I'm gonna finish it tomorrow. Then you go look in that refrigerator. Shh, I done left it at the restaurant.
Or when you done planned, we done get this 2 for $20. Each of us gonna get a 2 for $20. So we'll have lunch the next day, and you go to open your fridge and it's not there. Or, because this happened to me all the time, you get a to-go box, you take it home,
And
you
leave
get
it
ready. You don't leave it in your car? I done that. Somebody else done ate your food.
Boy.
I mean, you done sat somewhere all day and just your mouth just thinking on you like, oh, Jesus. Yes, I can't wait to get home, eat the other half of that steak because you ordered it medium to where you can heat it up and then not recook it. And then you're going to cut it up real good and just, then you get home and it's gone.
Scrumptious. And it is gone.
Tastes like it sounds delicious.
I feel like Corey did that to you a lot.
Yes. It would get to the point where my siblings, we would have to write threatening messages to each other on it. My sister was the world's best. Favorite message I ever saw her write, Kayla, was, if you touch my food, I will kill you. I've licked every piece. Half of it is poison. Only I know which half isn't. Do you want to play this game?
Hey, y'all are crazy.
Just a lot.
Y'all crazy.
Just a lot.
Okay, what's your number 3?
We almost all the way to the top.
Yeah, man.
Okay, because I have a couple honorable mentions too. Number 3, I hope your mom forgets your birthday.
Oh my God. That's not number 1.
That's not number 1.
Jeez.
I hope your mom forgets your birthday.
Oh.
And I mean, not just once, not, I forgot, let me call. 2 weeks later, you've talked to your mom on your birthday and she didn't acknowledge it.
That's hurtful. That's hurtful. Number 2, I hope you sleep through your alarm on the day of an important meeting.
Oh, I've done that before. Luckily, I work in a relaxed environment, so I was able to make that. But I've also overslept and got a speeding ticket trying to get somewhere before. Karma.
Pass it on.
I hope every time you take a flight or any form of public transportation, there's never enough leg room. Or elbow room, or just nothing. I just hope you just crammed up somewhere. And just, you can't go anywhere.
Before we get to number 1s, what were your
do some honorable mentions?
What were your? I don't have any honorable mentions.
Oh, I got plenty.
What were your honorable mentions?
I hope you wake up in the morning and realize you really didn't charge your phone.
Oh,
That's my first honorable mention. Here's one. And see, I was really teetering between this being in my top 10 or not. But for personal reasons and being this didn't happen, I just decided to 86 this one. I really, really hope while you're getting your hair cut, especially when it's down there towards the end, you're getting your line up and it's getting all nice, fresh, and crispy. It's boxed up. You broke out the razor on you. Your barber sneezes and takes that line way too far back, or just has it real askew, like a great big 45-degree angle across your head. Oh my God. But this is the reason why that didn't make my top 10. Because you can throw a hat home. Your hair can grow back in a week. And now they make too many products to where you can just spray paint that mess in and nobody ever knows. They can just Beijing the heck out of that.
Truth be told, you can just be bald for a couple of weeks.
You could. I couldn't. I look like Roger off of American Dad.
That's a good point, too.
Some people can pull that off. Not me.
You said Roger. You don't look like the alien.
Yeah, just big old green head just floating around there. I'm just saying.
Oh my God, I'm good.
All right.
Okay. is that
Another honorable mention.
Okay.
And I hate this with a fiery passion. And I got some black people remedies for it here in a minute. I hope your remote batteries are always low.
Oh,
I mean, it's to the point where you done turn the remote upside down, sideways. You holding your hand up in the air, funny. You done took the batteries out. You done switched them. You done rolled them around. You done took the batteries out the freezer, put them back in there. You done took one battery out of one remote, put it in another one so you can switch that, and it still is low. And like your volume's turned all the way up, and you can't turn your TV down.
or when you trying to sneak something watching you ain't supposed to be watching, and you hear your folks coming, and it's a little too loud, you can't change the channel, you be like, oh, no.
Sounds like speaking from personal experience.
I am.
Lord have mercy. Man, I told you to stop scrolling up there 500 channels on DirecTV.
Hey, man, if y'all didn't want me watching the 500 channels, you shouldn't have bought them.
That's for grown folks, not you.
I'm grown today. Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway.
Another honorable mention.
Yeah.
I hope your name is misspelled every time you go to Starbucks on your cup.
Or just misspelled always anywhere in general.
That's my life, period. So when I really just want someone to experience just the whole experience, that's just what it's like being me. Your name's going to be misspelled all day, every day.
Misspelled, mispronounced. I feel you. As a person who doesn't like the K in Nick, I feel you.
Okay, Nicholas.
Well, I mean,
I know it's Nicholas.
I'm not going there. Are you ready? Are those?
Oh, I still no. Still
Oh, keep it going, man. Keep it rolling. Keep the good
I got
times
a few
rolling,
more.
dog. Let's go.
I hope you're always one number away from winning the lottery.
Oh, that's evil. How's that not number one?
Because my number one is just bad.
Oh, my God.
My number one would personally give me heart palpitations. Like, my number one would probably destroy me.
Oh, my gosh.
And, like, here's another one that's just an honorable mention. I hope every time you pee a little bit on yourself. And, like, it's noticeable. Like,
oh, my
your
God.
shirt ain't long enough to cover it up.
Son, you wow. Like all of your honorable mentions are good enough for a top 10 on their own. Mm-hmm. You should have just did this whole thing by myself and just let me react the whole time.
I could have. So here's another one for you to react to. Now, some of you younger people might not know this ancient task is I'm about to tell you. Because just in the new modern age of technology, I've noticed a lot of people just know nothing about this. But I hope every time you look at an envelope, you get a paper cut on your tongue. And it's not at the beginning. It's when you get all the way to the end. After you've gone that curve, you just cut that tongue.
I thought about putting that on my list.
And that's just evil.
It is evil. I really thought about it. It was a debatable in my top 10 as well. I'm like, that's just not evil enough. Because like you said, a lot of people aren't doing it anymore.
Right. So that's for the older people in your life that really just ruin you. Oh. Now, I have two more honorable mentions after this next one. And I'm just going to say, be prepared.
Okay, I'm ready.
Now this one is bad. I've been there, done that. So I hope you overdraft your bank account because of 1 cent.
Oh my goodness! You got to pay $35 for 1 cent.
1 copper penny. Not even real copper anymore because they have nickel on the inside covered in zinc with a copper covering.
Oh my goodness!
Smart guy reference real quick.
Oh my goodness! That hurt my whole spirit. Oh my god!
That would ruin my entire day, week, month, even a year.
Oh. I've done it for like a dollar or two, but not 1 cent.
Literally, once I was so mad because of 1 cent. Okay.
Extra emphasis on the T.
Yes. The last two are just kind of bad, so I'm going to speed through them. Spoiler alert, if you have kids listening, you might want to cover their ears on this one. I hope someone else tells your kids Santa Claus isn't real. Honorable mention. That's what that one is. And you have to explain that.
That hurt my whole soul.
Uh-huh.
I wish everybody could have seen it. Like, I just stopped.
He just completely speechless. Like, I don't even think he breathed. He just and just was stuck like that. Like, I swear it says buffering right over him right now. And it's like that Netflix circle that stays on 99%, just going round and round and round and round.
Hey, spoiler alert. I'm just messing.
Oh, okay.
I'm messing. That's not my number one.
And my last one. I hope you walk in on your parents.
No!
Praying. I don't know what y'all talking about. Just praying.
Okay.
That's it. I don't know where y'all's mind was going.
Okay. Yeah.
So, what's your number one, Nick?
Oh my gosh. Oh man. Okay. My number one, because this happens to me all the time, so I feel like everybody should have to experience this. I hope that you are laying in the bed looking at your phone and your cell phone falls on your face.
Yes. You gonna get a black eye.
Especially if it's an iPhone 8 plus.
iPhone humongous.
iPhone
Now, Nick,
gigantic.
See, Nick's sitting here talking like he only does this with his cell phone. I've seen him hit himself in the face with a whole iPad, a whole MacBook. Heck, if he could pick up the TV, a whole TV.
I hit myself in the face a lot is the whole point of what we're talking about here.
He does. And so you'll see Nick the next day. Nick, who you been fighting? My phone.
Who you been fighting? I'll fight myself and I lost. I stay losing.
It's okay. Everybody can take an L every now and again.
These are good microphones.
Yeah.
It heard me take that sip.
All right. My number one. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Give it to me.
Like I said, this would destroy me forever. I hope you go to the bathroom, go to wipe yourself, and your finger just pokes through the toilet paper.
Oh, oh no!
Yep.
No! You touch your dirty booty.
And that's just gross. And like it gets underneath your fingernails.
Oh,
and then you can't clean up real good because you're using the cheap toilet paper too.
Oh, 1 ply. Oh.
Yep.
Oh, God.
That's bad, ain't it?
Oh, I can't.
I wouldn't be able to ever stop washing my hands. I don't think there's enough bleach. That's just not. That's just some stuff you can't
your
wash
hands
off.
gonna be walking around looking like Michael Jackson hands.
Stop. That's horrible.
Oh.
Smell like little boy booty hole. That's nasty.
Oh.
I'm gonna edit that part out.
You
right
gonna
there.
have to.
So, that's the top 10. I think I've broken Nick.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Okay.
You is evil.
No, I'm not. I'm a nice person.
No. Okay. You can be nice, but you still evil because My top 10 was pedestrian. You over
Okay.
there like wishing things that I couldn't even imagine. Oh,
Look, this should show you, ladies and gentlemen, do not bully people. Bullying is very bad. Because people sit around and think about really mean things that they wish would happen to you. They would never do them. I'm not that type of person. But yeah, go out there and be nice to somebody. Give somebody a smile and a hug. Okay, I'm through.
I was gonna say,
I was laying it on really thick, wasn't I?
yeah,
It was kind of a PSA.
yeah, super thick,
Okay.
kind of like my milkshakes.
Just no. Too much, sir.
No, I was talking about milkshakes. Like,
I know, but I took milkshake and immediately went to...
No, I mean like the Kahlua and the chocolate, and the
Okay, let's address this right now.
I know, I stole it from you.
Thank you.
I
Let's
know.
just go ahead and publicly address the fact that your milkshake recipe was my milkshake recipe.
But I perfected it.
How can you perfect something that I already had perfected?
But I made it better.
How can you make something better than Look, don't make me get on my Yeezy confidence level. My presence is a present.
I made them better
Okay, I'll let you think.
because I make them more.
That might be more accurate.
It's the truth.
It's true. So for everyone that doesn't know, if you're ever having a bad day and you just want an adult milkshake, here's what to do.
Oh, wait. Do it again. Set me up again. Tee me up again.
Okay. So for those of you that don't know, and you're just having a bad day and you just really want an adult milkshake, here's what to do.
Here's what you do, brother. You take you some chocolate ice cream, brother, and you get... Okay, tee me up again. One more time.
Oh, I was just confused why I became Hulkamania. Like, I was real deal scared. Thought you were about to just...
I can't rip my shirts on the shirt I got. I ain't gonna be driving home shirtless. All right, brother. Tee me up one more time. I'll do it right this time. I swear. Give it to me. Give it to me again.
Oh, I just almost threw up.
Don't die. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's do it. I'm ready.
So, when you're having a bad day and you want an adult milkshake, here's what to do.
Listen, you take yourself some chocolate ice cream, some cookies and cream ice cream,
Yes, God.
and some Kahlua.
Yes.
And you throw that stuff in a blender. You throw it in a blender. You
Let
turn
it
that mug on.
blend.
Let it blend. and get it real silky smooth like a milkshake. You pour that some gun in a cup. Turn that some sideways.
I promise you just got to be careful. You can't take that stuff to the head too fast.
Because you'll
one,
get a brain freeze. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, get a brain freeze and drunk at the same time.
And that's okay because that's the kind of life I want to live.
Well, thank you all for listening to this episode of True Comedy. New episodes drop every Tuesday, so be sure on social media, shout us out, tag us, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Also, on your favorite platform, subscribe, like, and share. That works out with that crazy Apple algorithm. It'll get us noticed.
And that's all we want to do is be noticed, have our thoughts, have
Somebody
your...
love us.
Yeah, somebody love me. Have your thoughts, our thoughts. This is, this is for us and our friends. If you have something you want to tell us, hit us up on social media. You know who we are. Hit us up on our social media. Let us know.
And speaking of social media, you can follow us at True Comedy Pod on Instagram and True Comedy Podcast on Twitter. Also, you can email us at truecomedypod@gmail.com. Also, leave us a voicemail message. If you want to be featured in our show, look in the show notes. You can tell us how to leave us a voicemail message, and you might be featured on our next episode of True Comedy. I'm Kirstan Cunningham.
And I'm Nicholas Finch.
Later.